Welcome to Playa Uvita. Around me, I have been told, are eucalyptus trees, which are the most beautiful, magical trees I've ever seen. They're like tie-dye trees, like camo tie-dye trees. And I just thought this would be a beautiful spot for a nice, easy stretch. So we're going to jump right in and not waste any time. Let's get ourselves in a downward facing dog. Now I invite you to feel around how your down dog is showing up for you this morning or today, whenever it is you're practicing. Pedal out the legs, let the hips move around. And you might even close your eyes and start to come into your breath. Press the floor away and extend the crease of your hips higher up and back. Let's take a breath in, rise to your tiptoes. Roll the spine forward to plank. And then bend your knees, arc your spine like cow and send it back. Lift the knees, down dog. Once more, inhale, roll the spine forward. Drop the knees, arc it back, and lift to dog. This time, roll forward to plank pose, nice and slow. And then let's come all the way down to the belly. Prop your fingertips up wider than the mat, and then let's push the elbows forward over the fingertips. Breathe in, chin to chest, round your spine up towards cobra, and then hug those elbows in and melt the heart down. Again, press through the fingertips, round up, and exhale, arc down. One more time, inhale, push the elbows forward, round up. Hug the elbows in and melt. And bring your hands back under the shoulders. Inhale, baby cobra. Little help from the hands. Point your toes and press the toenails down. Couple breaths to linger. Wrap the elbows in, engage your back body. One more full breath in. Exhale, lower down. Press back, child's pose. Take a few breaths back here. Rise back up through table and into downward facing dog. Breathe in, roll forward, plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Now once again, prop your fingertips outside the mat and wide, elbows lifted. Inhale, lift through the chest. This time, dip your right shoulder down to center. Come back through the middle, left shoulder dips. Now take these back and forth. Choose to either look against the twist or with it. Whatever gives you that nice sensation in your neck. One or two more. Lift on back through center, lower the chest down. Press through the hands, come back through child's pose, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Now breathe in, send your right leg up and back behind you. Bend your knee, yawn the hip open. Take a circle or two in each direction. Then draw your right knee to your nose, step your foot forward, and lower your back knee for low lunge. Arms to sky. Take your hands down to your heart. Breathe in. Exhale, twist to the right. Now see if you can bind the elbow. If it's too early for that, then left hand to the ground, right arm to the sky. Maybe even wrapping your right arm behind your back. So you decide the version of twist you're taking. Wherever you are, expand your breath. If you feel like a little added sensation and effort, try lifting your back knee off the mat. Lower your knee back down if it's lifted. Ground the palms and step back, downward facing dog. Take a few spinal waves, rolling forward to plank. Bend the knees, arc it back to dog. Finish up. And then left leg to sky. Sweep it up. Bend the knee, yawn it open. And take a circle or two each direction. And take your left knee to your nose, step the foot forward, lower your back knee, and extend the arms for low lunge. Hands to heart. Set up the same twist you had on the other side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to rotate. Do your best to create space between your belly and your thigh. And for a little more, you might lift your back knee off the mat. Keep breathing. Shoulders down and away from your ears. Now gently lower your back knee. Firm your hands down to frame your foot. Step back, down dog. Inhale, pull forward, plank pose. Lower all the way down to your belly. Now you can use your hands as an assist, maybe a little bit wider. No real science, just put your hands where they fit. And then we'll bend the left knee, roll and tap your left foot behind you. Come back through center and switch. Right foot taps. Take those a few times, back and forth. Once more each side. Take your hands under shoulders. Press back and come to sit in a hero's pose. If this isn't comfortable, you can always sit on a block, or if cross leg works better for you, that's fine. Now from here, lower your chin down to your chest. Sway your head over to the left shoulder. Back through center, right ear, right shoulder. And do these a few times back and forth. Moving slow and mindfully so you can feel those places that are a little more tender and might require a little bit more time. Now bring your head back down to center. Lift it up straight. Roll your shoulders a few times. And you prepare to take an interlace behind your back. If this interlace isn't quite there for you, feel free to hold on to opposite wrists or forearms. And if you have the clasp, let's straighten the arms. Now be careful not to pop into too big of a back bend. A little bit is okay, but rain those low ribs down and in. Extend your fists down and away from your body any amount. And then bend the elbows and weave your fist over to your left hip. Wrap your left elbow back and then drop left ear to left shoulder. Lift your head to center, unweave your fist, and switch. Right fist to the right hip, ear to shoulder. Wrap your elbow in and breathe. Take your last few cycles of breath. Unweave your fists, release your hands, and give them a little shake out. All right, make your way back to a tabletop. Tuck your toes, it's downward facing dog. On a breath in, send your right leg high and back behind you, 3-leg dog. Take your knee and shin forward and set up your half pigeon. Organize yourself with support if you need it, so perhaps a little bit of something underneath your right hip. That could be a block, that could be a blanket, a sweatshirt you have laying by. And then walk it forward and rest your head down either on stacked palms or you could extend your arms straight out in front of you. Enjoy this opportunity to surrender and melt into the mat. Take your last few breaths. As you're ready, bring yourself back up onto your palms, slide out through down dog, and perhaps give that right hip a little bit of a swirl. Now nice and easy to the other side, left leg high. Draw your knee forward, shin forward, set it down. Organize yourself, grab your support if required, and walk it forward and down. Feel the weight of your hips and try to stay on top of the pose rather than falling off to the side. Now if that does happen, no worries. If that's the only way you can be in the pose, it's all good. Breathe big, deep, balanced breaths. Take your last couple breaths. Invite yourself back onto your hands, slide out, and feel free to take a circle or two through the left hip. And when you're satisfied, lower your knees down. Find a cross-leg position, easy seat. And then from here, little bits of cat-cows seated, rolling forward and backwards on the chin to chest as you sink back. Lift the gaze as you pull forward. Now come back to stillness. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand to your knee, right fingertips tented behind, perhaps wrapped behind your back. One more full breath in. Exhale to center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to the left, twist. Left fingertips down or wrapped behind your back. Try to keep your eyes level with the earth. One more full breath in. Exhale to center. Now find a still place. Roll out the shoulders if required. Maybe give that jaw a little bit of shifting and rolling around. And eventually find your tall seat with eyes closed. Center your weight on your two sits bones. Lengthen from your back ribs and the back of your neck. Soften your shoulders and allow a little bit of space between your teeth. Mentally prepare to sit still for a short time. Soft in your expression. Feel your breath moving easily and uninhibited. And imagine a crystal in your third eye, right at your forehead, shining bright light. And whenever you notice your mind drifting, bring your attention back to that crystal. Begin to deepen your breath. Guide your awareness back to your physical body. Slowly, with eyes closed, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Bow your head and firm your palms together. Take a moment for gratitude for something small. Remember that happiness is a choice. It's an awareness and an outlook. In any moment, there is always something that can bring us happiness. The light breeze on your skin, the ability to move, the pleasure of living a human experience. Let's close with thumbs at third eye, right on that shining crystal. Together with love, light, and gratitude, we bow. Namaste.